Hello to everyone tapping into Sarah's Healing Chronicles. Today, we're going to be tapping into some energy, and in this energy, we are going to be talking about something that has happened that has affected something in your life. And it's had you in this mindset of not seeing a way out. But your spirit guides led you to this message because they wanted to make sure that you got the message that positive change and new beginnings and a foundation of stability is on its way to you. You could be seeing the numbers 411, 911, 918, 444, 333. But there are significant changes happening in your life. I don't believe that you see how a big opportunity or a brand new beginning is starting in your life, but you are being moved around so that you'll be ready to receive. So it's important not to stay in a lack mindset and to operate out of gratitude, because when we're thankful for everything what we have, no matter how small it may seem, that is the energy you need to be in to receive. So prepare for that positive change in your life. Right now, you've been feeling really tired or just lack of motivation. You've been overwhelmed, and maybe you've allowed fear to creep back in, but it really doesn't look like fear because it could be showing up as procrastination. And in that procrastination, you're just, you know, allowing yourself to be distracted from doing what you love, from walking in your purpose. And, it could be distractions from other people, from always finding something else to do. Maybe you could be on your phone and you think, oh, this is just a short little video. I can just scroll here for a couple of minutes. Before you know it, it's been an hour, and then it's been 2 hours, and you're like, oh, I've really got to do something. So you may do something, but later on you might find yourself doing the same thing, and you're just like, well, I really don't have anything to do anyways today. So let me just. But if you sit there too long, you notice that your brain gets a little bit foggy. It just, you've got to get outside. You've got to connect with nature, because in doing so, it grounds you. It grounds your energy. And we are one with nature. And sometimes we need to spend time to get back to the basics, to get closer to our higher selves. Um, but yeah, an old cycle won't end without a new beginning happening. And I believe something is going to happen. So let's see what your spirit guides have to say about that. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, creator. What's the new beginning that is taking place in the collective's life? Only take the messages if they resonate with you. Leave them if they don't fit you or your situation. If you've been led here, I believe it is because there is some message for you in this message, and it may not be the entire message. So only take what fits. And don't forget to help me out by liking the channel, subscribing, so that it can reach others that may need to hear this message or these messages as well. So I've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Spirit, give me something with the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay. I've got the Moon and I've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Ace of Swords. So Queen of Pentacles could be representing earth signs. It could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I believe Queen of Pentacles is actually a Taurus card, but it can represent any three of those signs. She's the queen for the earth signs. She is very nurturing. She is surrounded by nature. You're being called to be into nature, to be in that loving, nurturing energy that is going to bring in this abundance. She's holding a giant pentacle here, that new beginning. And she's at peace because she knows that if the birds can be taken care of, then she is, as good as the birds to be taken care of, not better, not less. So she trusts in her higher power, whoever it is, whether it be God, um, your higher self, source. She trusts that her needs are going to be met. So she's at ease, she's at peace. And we've got the moon here. The moon can be representing shadows. It could be representing things just, that need to be balanced out. Maybe something can be coming to light. Maybe you feel at this time that you're underwater and maybe you could just be holding this brave face, or maybe you had this brave face and then all of a sudden it felt like you got pulled underneath water, right? But we asked our spirit guides what this new beginning is going to look like. So I feel like if you're tapped in, meditating, praying, going outside, being grounded, doing your journaling work, getting that body moving however you can, singing, just anything, just to raise your vibration and continuing to heal any triggers that arise, that it'll carry you and help you when things start to seem like they're overwhelming. But push through and embrace the darkness. Embrace it, because without darkness, light could not exist. We've got the Ace of Swords here. I feel like when you push through, you're going to get some creative, great idea, something that is going to lead you higher, because there's a staircase coming from her mind that's just going up. She's being enlightened. She has probably been meditating. And I'm just saying she, it could be he, but tapping in and allowing her spirit guides or their spirit guides to lead them, right? So whatever lessons come, let them level you up. Let them level you up. Don't let them kick you down. Don't let them have you out here drowning. Spirit, give me a card to clarify the Queen of Pentacles. A card to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit. I've got the Seven of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. I believe that this Queen of Pentacles was just, doing what she needed to do. But regardless, somebody came in the middle of the night and they started gathering up things from the enemy, Maybe your enemy came and tried to gather things up from you. It could be your energy, it could be your time, your resources. Maybe they thought, yeah, we're gonna get this one. This Queen of Pentacles look like she's doing well. Oh, okay, I see her doing well. She doesn't see that this moon is about to hit her. It's gonna hurt. So someone came strategically in the night to gather up your resources, your energy. There's that procrastination. There's that, oh, well, I'll just do this. I know I really, feel like I should be doing something else, but I really don't have the energy for that. I'd rather just take a rest day, and it's good to have rest days, but don't let your rest days take over you. Spirit, give me a card to clarify the moon. I've got the Four of Cups. Maybe being so overwhelmed and being caught off guard, and maybe you're so overwhelmed that, you're focusing on what's not going to work and not seeing what's being handed to you, this cup that you're not even looking at right now. Being in a energy of contempt where, oh, I'm bored, I'm just gonna lay around, or oh, let me just go do something just to fill time. Maybe it could be, if it is a person, maybe you're just hanging out just because, oh, they called and they were like, oh, if you're not doing nothing, and you're like, well, technically I'm not doing anything, but you felt like you should have been doing something. Or maybe you're just like, I'm just gonna sit here and watch Netflix all day because I'm bored and I really don't want to work towards my purpose. I really don't want to go outside. So there's that feeling of contempt and boredom and not being tapped in. Maybe you're down and out because of what has been taken from you with the Seven of Swords energy. Maybe something is being taken from you and you're just like, this is going to look so bad for me and I don't know what I'm going to do. And the whole time the universe is like, I got something for you. It's so much better, but tap in. Spend a little time in meditation. You were doing so good. You were in that Queen of Pentacles energy, and all of a sudden the rug got ripped from up underneath you and you lost sight of this creative idea that was given to you. That is going to bring you out of this dark night that has you feeling like you're drowning and you're feeling like you don't have everything you need and you're feeling less than. I feel like there could be an issue with feeling good about yourself and not believing that, you are who you actually are. I think you've forgotten and you need to get up and you need to dust off your crown and realize who you actually are. You're not just going to be sitting outside with cups that, maybe somebody would sit outside and, how like spare change, I need spare change, just sitting outside of people's businesses and stuff, thinking that, oh, the worst has happened, so I might as well just do nothing because I don't really see a way out of this. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords for me. Clarify the Ace of Swords for me, Spirit. I've got Death, Rebirth, the Death card, Major Arcana. It's not the first major arcana because the moon is also a major arcana. Number 13 could be significant towards you, to you. Number 18 can as well. There is a new day. There is a brighter day. You see this nature. You see these evergreen trees that were here with the Queen of Pentacles. You see them in the background. When you tap back in, it doesn't matter how long you were distracted by the enemy, because the enemy doesn't want to see you win. They don't want to see you get up and try again. They want you to finally fall down and stay there and give up and just wait to die. Wait to be no longer here. But you're going to remember that idea that came to you with the Ace of Swords. And it's going to bring you to a new beginning. Now let's see. What does that look like? Because I know there's a new beginning coming, but there's been some hiccups in the plan, and you're just like, maybe it's not for me. Maybe this is someone else's messages. No, it's yours. It's your message. Yeah, when you have something great coming to you, and when you are this powerful person with this great purpose, and others have always just kind of been like, oh, who do you think you are? And kind of look down on you because your light shined really bright and you probably didn't fit in very well, or you tried to, or maybe you ended up being a people pleaser because you tried a little bit too much, and that didn't get you really anywhere because it's still always just, backfired. It's because of this purpose, and you are this great person. I keep wanting to say purpose. You have this great purpose, and others wish they could have what you have because they want the benefits of when you are truly tapped in to your higher purpose. The benefits that come with that are what they want. They don't want to heal their shadows like you do. They don't want to help others and be nurturing and loving. They're not willing to go through the hard stuff. They wouldn't get back up like you do. Spirit, give me a card to clarify the Seven of Swords. Give me a card to clarify the Seven of Swords, Spirit. I got the Chariot. Yeah, they came and took from you. They thought that they caused you to lose so much that it would affect you ever moving on and moving upwards with this Chariot energy. Another major arcana, the number 7 could be significant to you. You could be born on the 7th or in the month of July. You figured out how to balance out your shadows and your light and make them work for you and embrace them. And you got past. And if you've been having issues with transportation, your car, that's okay. You're getting another one. You're moving up, moving away, moving on. It doesn't matter the little crumbs that they took from you that Spirit wanted to upgrade you anyways. You might be like, man, I was, my car got repoed, or it got totaled in an accident, or it broke down, or oh, my home, it had all these issues, or I couldn't afford it anymore, or the living situation you were in, it kind of just blew up in your face and maybe somebody kicked you out, or that little bit of things that you lost. It was never supposed to be in your life long term. It was a stepping stone. And you might have been a little bit too comfortable, like, oh, I'm just good right here. This is good. Let me just snuggle on up and just feel so good in this little 15-year-old car and this relationship that just really get on my nerves. But you know, I need them because they cook really good, or they do this, or whatever reason it was, or maybe you were like, oh, I really love them, but they really didn't love you. They were probably jealous of you, or whatever the case might have been. There were spiritual attacks that brought you up out of your energy where you were loving and nurturing and tapped in and giving so much of yourself that you were not getting in return. So I thought that, oh, if they lose everything, they're never going to get back up. But you're going to get back up 10 times stronger. Like, how does somebody do that? How do they lose their ability to earn? How do they lose their ability to be this, what society wants you to look like? Because there's a huge problem with the homeless situation right now, because the housing market is crazy. Can nobody afford the rent prices that keep on increasing? And it's a lot. How'd you get back up and push through that when so many other people are struggling? It's because you had to stay down for a little bit to see how it was, because you're getting ready to help all of those people. Those people that they don't know how to get back up. And not the ones that want to see you down, but the ones that just truly just, they need someone to guide them and lead them. You're that leader. That's your purpose. That's your new beginning. Is leading them when they're down and out, because you've been there and you see how hard it is. But like some of you could be like building shelters for people, or helping them, learn how to earn money and work for themselves and clean themselves up, and being that little bit of support that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people don't have a support system. When you go to fill out any kind of form and it says put your emergency contact, and you're like, I don't have an emergency contact. There's nobody for anyone to call. Like, I don't have that. You're going to be that support. You're going to be that family, that structure that so many have lacked. You're going to get up and you're going to help them. So embrace your journey and learn something while you're there, because you're going to need this wisdom. You're going to need this knowledge. Spirit, give me something with the 4 cups. Give me something with the 4 cups, Spirit. Oh, I'm thirsty. Okay. Spirit, give me something with the 4 cups, please. Two of Cups. The 2 of Cups, clarifying this 4 of Cups. So there's an offer that you're just like, it's going to come in and you're going to be like, yeah, not another one. You're not wasting my time. That's how you're going to be at first. Like, do you know how long I've been single? Do you know how long I've just been happy and peaceful by myself because I can be by myself and have a good old time. But this Two of Cups that is coming in is actually gonna be where you're like, wow, I actually have a really good time with this person. I just keep waiting for, you know, the red flags or stuff that I can't live with, and we just get along. And this person has been through some of the things that you've gone through, and they're coming in because they're going to help you. And in helping you, you're going to both give each other that stability and that structure. What did I write down over here? I can never find what I'm looking for when I'm looking for it, but I know I wrote it down. There it goes. A foundation of stability, especially if you've been seeing 411. Also, your desired results and outcomes will be realized as you continue to live your soul purpose. So you might be by yourself for a little bit. You might be whipping them. I don't even think he got a whip in his hand actually. He just riding the on top of that chariot, on top of things. Just keep consistent. Because it's not about the rewards, it's about the journey and enjoying every part of it and learning what you need to learn. But there are rewards coming. What does it say? A foundation of stability. And that's what you're going to get from this person. And you're going to enjoy being with this person. And you're not going to mind giving up your, I'm not going to say loneliness because you're not lonely, but you're not going to mind giving up your solitude. You're not going to mind coming out of hermit mode for this individual that is coming in to work with you. And it's going to feel so good. And you're going to finally feel like, wow, I can breathe a little bit. I don't have to stress so much. I can be this loving, nurturing individual because I attracted the love that I am. And if you're like, I don't believe in love, are you a loving, nurturing individual? If you are, it's because there are others just like you. And you'll find that one that's for you. You probably ain't found them yet, but there's probably a reason for that. So this could be a love partnership, or it could be platonic where you just work really well and you have a great friend that you feel really great. There's good feelings with this. It doesn't all have to be love and romance. It could be a good friendship or a good business partner where you work really well and you accomplish a lot and you see a lot of results. Spirit, give me something to clarify the death card, the death and rebirth card in this deck. Give me something to clarify the death. That kind of fell out really fast. I guess we are taking it. That's the devil clarifying the death. This brand new beginning. Just because you have a brand new beginning, the enemy ain't gonna stop trying to come in and control you and show you, oh, it could be great over here. Oh, I've got this for you. I've got that. Let's go back to the way things were, the way things were when you ended up stuck and down on your luck and feeling like you didn't really have control. So whatever it is right now, you have to nip it in the bud right now, whether it's you spending too much time doing something that isn't going to help you get ahead. It could be TikTok or YouTube, too much of it. A healthy amount of anything can be okay, but too much of anything could turn into addiction. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be your phone. I'm just saying. It could be other things, and we all know what addictions can be. It could be a codependent relationship. Um, it could be, something that keeps you, or there are strings attached, you know. Spirit, okay, let's see. The overall energy, we got the Ace of Wands. Regardless, there is a brand new beginning where there's going to be a lot of action. There's going to be a lot of passionate projects happening. But make sure that, the devil, it can represent ego, and a little bit of ego is good for you. Being assertive, and, the devil isn't all bad. It's not a bad card. It's just, one that comes out lets you know, like, hey, let's be in control. Actually, let me look at this real quick. The number 15 could be significant to you because the devil card is 15. All right, so going back to, when we started out, where we, had this moon card, and we became very overwhelmed because the shadow side showed up, and there were some triggers that we needed to heal from, and we felt a little bit overwhelmed. We felt like we were underwater, we couldn't breathe. Also, we had this thief in the night with the Seven of Swords that came in and took from your resources. But here, I feel like the devil is just something that is showing something that you've overcome. In your darkest night, you were able to stand strong. Now you hold the strings to your life. Now you're in control of your life. It could also be representing Capricorn energy, another earth sign. Um, but yeah, don't get caught up on the signs, because for astrological charts, I mean, they have a lot of different signs in them, not just the bird signs that we all know about. But let me go ahead and pull a few of these cards from the deck that I kind of created with the help of my ancestors and spirit guides and angels, so we can tie this reading together and see what other messages come out for confirmation and guidance. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, divine creator, source. What messages do you have for the collective tapped into this energy to confirm this reading? So yeah, even in your darkest night, stand strong and don't give up. Doesn't matter. There's been some kind of heavy energy, but you're going to push through. You're going to make it. Before you know it, you're going to be up and running, and you're going to have so much to do. Everything happens for a reason. Trust in the divine plan. 100%. So whatever it is you're going through, there is a reason. Find that silver lining. Find the lesson. Know that it was meant to happen, and it is happening for you. Raise your vibration. We talked about, going out in nature, making sure you're grounded, making sure you're connected. Also eat healthy, work out. I said to move your body, do whatever it takes, meditate and pray. Keep your vibration raised. Can y'all see that? I don't know what the lighting I have in here today. Kind of like the wrong lighting, but yeah, that says raise your vibration, eat healthy, work out. yoga, dance, meditate, and pray. 222, because you got blessings coming through. Yeah. If y'all can see that, that's 222. You could also be seeing the number 222 a lot. I've got Aquarius energy. You could be Aquarius, or you could just be in the Aquarius energy. Maybe you're connected to an Aquarius. Aquarius, some of their characteristics are they're very independent. They are detached. They're okay with being by themselves, and I feel like a lot of people, whether you're Aquarius or not, you've just been okay with being by yourself and being a homebody. They're eccentric. They're just very unique. They just have their own ways, and they can really like, I don't know, they have that beautiful uniqueness about them. They're stubborn. Maybe you're stubborn, like, I always been alone. I'm comfortable with being alone. I'm gonna stay alone. Okay. Maybe God wants to send you a good friend, someone that you can um lean on, and someone they can lean on, you know? Someone an Aquarius is also someone that is open-minded and innovative. They are creating. They just come up with things. I'm just covering the whole thing. So I feel like you're getting this download with this Ace of Swords that came out in the beginning of the energy, where, or the beginning of the reading, where you're going to get this idea. It's going to be very innovative, and it's going to create this brand new beginning for you, where you'll have control over things that you weren't in control of before. Your bills are going to be paid. So if you've been worried about them, came out, your bills will be paid. Okay? So don't even worry. It's coming in quickly. It's coming in quickly. Might be here before Christmas, might be here before the new year, might be here in the new year. It is coming in quickly. And that came right below 222. Your blessings coming through. That's what's coming in quickly. So remember not to let whatever energy keep you down and out. You have a purpose. So make sure you're doing what you need to do. Don't just, sometimes I get so many thoughts in my I get so many thoughts in my mind. I get so many ideas, and I want to do so many things. But sometimes I'm a little bit lazy and I don't like to write them down. I just be sitting there thinking about them, and I think so much that I think myself out of whatever I was thinking about doing, because I done thought about this, that, and everything else, and you know, it went, right through. Like, maybe I'll come across that idea again, but maybe it was just flowing through right then. So when you get some ideas and some thoughts, write them down, because I feel like there's going to be something that is going to be a download from your spirit guides, a message from the divine that you really need to just latch on to and run with, because you know yeah, so spend some time writing, even if you open up the notepad section of your phone and you're just in there writing the notes. But then, like, look up the plans, write a goal out, see what steps you need to take to achieve it, and do some research, instead of just watching some TikTok videos or whatever. That, if you want to, spend a certain amount of time doing that, set a time for it. But mindlessly scrolling is an attack from the enemy that wants to keep you stuck where you are. And yeah, there's a lot of good things on there. I do agree, but it's time for you to be one of those good things. It's time for you to win, and you can't do that when you're just sitting around um, doing whatever. Maybe you like to read books a lot, and you just want to sit around and you just want to read because it's entertaining, or you just want to watch movies, or just want to watch TV. There is a time and a place for everything. So I'm gonna get a few more cards. I'm gonna close out this reading. Spirit, what other messages do you have to tie this reading together? Just need a few more cards. Brother. Maybe somebody has a brother. Or you are a brother. Something's happening with your brother. I'm not sure what. Maybe you have a brother from another mother. It doesn't have to be perfect. Whatever you are working on, just start. As you spend more time, as you get more involved in whatever you are doing, you will perfect it. It doesn't have to be perfect though, but like it will improve is what I'm trying to say. Call your power back. Blessed and transmuted. I feel like this has to do something with that brother energy that just came out. Um, maybe you're estranged from your brother. Maybe they've been wanting to be in your energy. Maybe it's either them or it's someone that they are connected to. But call your power back. Call it back blessed and transmuted. And whenever you get this money from these blessings that are going to come through, yeah, your bills are going to be paid, but you need to start to save your money and invest your money wisely. You may need to hire like a new CPA. Don't just keep the same ones unless they've been doing really good, but make sure someone that you can trust, right? But yeah, I think there's some energy vampires. Because I just happened to split the deck and see that. I feel like it has to do something with a brother. It could be a sister. It could be a cousin, some family member. Maybe they've just been sending negative energy your way to keep you down, to talk about you. You know, sometimes spell work looks like them sitting around bad mouthing you and saying bad things about you behind your back, or, you know, it doesn't have to always be someone hiring a practitioner to do some actual spell work to send, you know, it could be bad thoughts or wishing that, you know, they could just be better than you, or wishing that they have the energy that you had. Because remember, we had this Seven of Swords energy here where someone wanted to come and take from you in the middle of the night and be sneaky with it. And that Swords energy is air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So maybe a family member that is one of those signs. Um, I'm getting Gemini and Libra really strongly, but Aquarius also came out. But call your power back and make sure you call it back blessed and transmuted. Because if you've been feeling really tired lately for no reason, feeling like, I just don't want to do nothing, or oh, I'm just going to take a break, or call your energy back, because someone's been trying to take your energy. They don't want you to have the extra money to save and invest. You might be like, I ain't got no money to save and invest. Every time I get my money, it goes right back out because I got to pay all the bills and do what I need to do so that, you know, everything is taken care of and staying afloat. But don't be in the energy of fear. Don't sit there and feed into their, oh my God, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna keep me down and out? Don't believe that they can, and continue to raise your vibration and connecting with nature, because in doing so, they won't be able to attack you because you won't be aligned. Whatever they say, it's gonna just the energy is gonna go somewhere. And if it can't touch you because you raised your energy and your vibration, then it's going back to them, or it's going back to their loved ones, or the people that they were talking about you with, you know. So don't even worry about it. Worry about you. Worry about this purpose and what you're going to do. Writing down those ideas when they come to you. And when they come in and the enemy tries to sneak in and take stuff from you, don't worry about it. Don't let it keep you in that energy of lack, like, oh, I don't have nothing. You have everything that you need. You have everything that you need in this moment to do what you need to do to get to this brand new beginning, because you're getting ready to pick yourself back up from being down, and these people could be old friends and family members that you no longer have any contact with, are going to be like, how did they get back up? Oh, how are they doing this good? Like, oh, I bet they got somebody. Okay, and if I do, that's my business. But you know what? People are going to talk about you regardless. They're going to talk about you when you're down and out. And when you rise to the top, they're going to talk about you then too. They're going to be like, oh, they must have been doing some strange for a little change to get up there. When you knew that it was only God that had your back, that brought in these brand new beginnings and these possibilities. Because you got a lot of lessons coming. And I feel like it was your family or some old friends that try to take them from you for themselves. So don't be stressing about, oh, it's not perfect, because it'll get where it needs to go. You'll relate to who you need to relate to. But yeah, call your power back and keep on working. Okay, that's the message I have for you. I feel like I keep saying the same things over and over. Y'all, take care. I'm sending love your way. See you next time.